Hey y'all, it's Angie. I'm here today with the Foting Pet Vacuum. This product was gifted in exchange for a fair and honest evaluation. This is what it's going to look like when you take it out of the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of this stuff up close. So starting here with our main unit, you have two canisters here. This side is for vacuuming, and you know that because it has a filter in it. And this side is for blowing. So if you want to blow some hair off your dog, or if your dog's wet and you want to blow them dry, this would be the side that you would use for that. You don't ever want to vacuum a wet dog. This machine is not designed for that. Your power button is here on the top, and it just slides left and right to turn on. To dump your canister on the vacuum side, you would just twist it and make sure you lift out a little bit to clear this little ridge, and then you lift straight up. Your filter here just pulls straight out, and then you can dump your dog hair. This is washable, and I'll show you that later on in the video as well. To put it back on, just line your grooves up with the notches. Push down and give it a little twist, and you're secure and good to go. Now you can see here you have two hoses. One for the vacuum and one for the blower. And one thing I did do differently, I did not need to use the blower at this time. So to make my hose longer for the vacuum, I just went ahead and connected one hose to the other hose. And then I had a little more room to actually maneuver around the vacuum cleaner. My dogs had not experienced a vacuum cleaner in our house before like this, so they were a little timid, and I was glad to have that extra line for that. This is going to be your fabric brush that attaches to your vacuum cleaner, and this is going to lift the pet hair off of your fabric. You've got a brush to stimulate the fabric on your couch or chairs or floors, and then your little grippies right here are going to grab the hair and will suction in through the hose here. You also have a crevice tool here, and this is going to get you down into those cracks and crevices on your couches and chairs and around your baseboards, wherever you need to vacuum up some pet hair. These are your rechargeable clippers, and you can see here that it also is going to work with your vacuum. This top button here is going to adjust the blade on your clippers, and you'll just push down this button to get you a little safety slide, and you can see this little white piece moving up and down, and that's going to adjust the length of your cut. To turn these on, you'll press your power button, and when this comes on, you'll see your battery life, and you'll also see that it comes on to high. You press it once more to go to low, and once more to turn it off. Now, you also have some combs or some guards that go with this as well. And you've got two combs, and each comb is going to give you two separate lengths. So this one is going to be your 9 to 12 millimeter, and this one is going to be your 3 to 6 millimeter. And these snap on really easily. You just put them on like that, and you can see there that you've got your length. And we'll demo these later in the video as well. Now, to use your clippers with your vacuum, you will need this little adapter piece. You can see here you've got a little groove here and a little prong here. Just line those up, and it'll go right in. And then your hose will just slide right on here. Now for what I feel is the heart and soul of the vacuum, you have your brush handle and your 3 attachments. Now the 3 that you have, this is what they call the needle brush. And this is really good at getting the top brush, or for going through like a silky terrier or something like that, going through that kind of hair. This is going to get those finer hairs on the top. Now you can see here, this is what you might typically think of as your de-shedding brush. This is going to get that top coat and a little bit into the undercoat as well. And this is what I use on my healers typically, but they also have this undercoat rake, and this thing worked beautifully on my healers. This got down really good into the undercoat and did a great job of pulling out that hair underneath. Now the way these work is you're going to attach them onto your brush, and these little levers are going to open like this and clean your brush and suck it down into the vacuum as you're going. So you can see here that the pieces line up. You've got a little groove up top. You've got 2 down at the bottom. You just push that in, give it a little snap, and you hook this straight up to your vacuum, and you are ready to go. Now to empty this, you just squeeze your trigger right here, and you can see that it'll lift that up, pull that hair in, and push it down into the vacuum. To change brushes, you just push the knob up top, and everything disconnects really easily. Let's go see what this looks like on the dogs. My healer is shedding something fierce. A couple of strokes and the brush was already full. Push the button and the vacuum cleaner sucks that hair straight on in. I really like that this hair is not floating all over my house and there's no hair tumbleweeds. A quick press of the trigger and all the hair is off the brush. My healer sheds her top coat, so I used the comb rather than the other brushes on her, and it did a great job pulling the hair off. This is what the vacuum cleaner sounds like. The clippers were well tolerated by my senior healer. We trimmed up her bloomers a little bit and no stray hairs. Just another glimpse at how well this pulls the hair off. And to dump, you just remove your filter, dump the hair in your bin, and you are done. You can wash the filter, let it dry for 24 hours, and you are ready for next time.